So funny enough, one question that I would sometimes see every once in a while is what happens if you just never update your iPhone again? What happens if you were to just buy an iPhone today and for 2 years or 3 years or 5 years from now, you just were to never update it? Well, this is a very, very interesting thing because different things happen every single time that you actually go ahead and use an iPhone, and different things happen every time you go and update your iPhone as well. So the first thing you have to remember is, first of all, when you're getting a newer iPhone, you have to remember that these types of devices are set to get updates for a long period of time. So if you were to go through and not update your iPhone for the first year, typically nothing crazy will happen. In my opinion, I've went through probably like a year or two sometimes of not updating my iPhone to another version of software. Not the best thing to do, but if you skip out on a year, you're really not like missing out too much. You're going to be missing out on, some big security update, features here and there, and maybe like 1 or 2 major features within the same iOS version. But if you start missing out on like 2 years of software updates, this is where things drastically change. So for one, by the time 2 years comes out, you're already missing out on major security updates and fixes. So this could mean that annoying bug that you have every single time you connect your car to your Bluetooth, or you have this weird thing on your Apple Watch that sometimes doesn't work, random things across the board, it can infiltrate so many issues like these bugs. On top of that, viruses, malware, so many things. If you're missing out on 2 years of software updates, those are the security concerns. But there's also lots of cool stuff you're missing out on too. There's new software features and new updates that are being had all the time. And if you're on like 2 years old software, you're already missing out on super cool iOS updates and super cool features that Apple actually brought in maybe like years ago. So if you're missing out on like 2 years of updates, you're missing out on pretty decent sized features, but also pretty decent sized security and bug fixes. 3 years though, this is a big deal. If you're behind 3 years in software updates on your main device, you're not only missing out on everything I've already mentioned, but also probably platform changing features and also big security fixes that Apple had addressed before, that if you don't update your phone sooner than later, you might be in the hands, of getting your data, stolen by some people, or, having a very, very easily like hacked into type of iPhone. That kind of stuff happens a lot more than you think. And usually if you're already behind like a year or two, that you can already be the case. But if you're especially behind like many, many, many years, like 3+ years, you are in a very, very, scary spot. And I would not recommend being in that type of situation. So beyond all the cool updates and all these changes and features that Apple has already kind of given you, if you're missing out on those security fixes, which is kind of the big thing, you are going to be in a very, very sad spot. And that is not a situation I would recommend the average person to want to be in. So those are kind of the big things, like of what happens if you pretty much don't update your iPhone. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.